Gymnastic rings and TRX suspension trainer are both great pieces of equipment that let you train your whole body. Both are compact and lightweight, so having either one of them in your backpack is like having the whole gym with you everywhere you go. However, in spite of being very similar, they also have a lot of crucial differences. In this video, I will tell you about pros and cons of each apparatus and also share my opinion to help you determine which one is a better choice for you. Gymnastic rings are as simple as it gets when it comes to its construction: 2 straps with a buckle and 2 wooden rings. Due to their simplicity, they are practically indestructible and can be considered a lifelong investment. TRX has a little more complicated build, although still pretty straightforward. The 2 rotatable handles are connected with a strap. Another strap is used to attach it to a bar with a clip hook at the end of it. There are also 2 buckles that control the length of the connecting strap. The materials used are high quality and it certainly can be used for years without any damage. However, because the handles are movable, there is a lot of friction generated in this joint. In my old gym, I've seen those straps almost cut through, but that's an effect of everyday, all-day use for months or years probably, so as an individual user, there's nothing to worry about. To conclude, both TRX and rings are practically a lifetime investment. Both apparatuses are very small and compact, so they are perfect to travel with. Their weight is similar as well, TRX weighing 850 grams and rings about 950 grams. I'm not reviewing any particular brand of rings, but most of them cost between $30 and $50 US. TRX suspension trainer retails for $100 to $250 US, depending on the type of the kit you choose. There is a lot of cheaper knockoffs, however, with the prices ranging from $30 to $50 US, although I can't say anything about the quality as I've never used one. Both TRX and rings are very quick and straightforward to set up. It's also not very difficult to find proper hanging place for them, as it doesn't even have to be perfectly horizontal. Whether you're in the city or in the nature, you should be ready to train after a few minutes of searching. This is assuming that you use rings just as TRX. If you want to be able to hang from them, then it gets a little more difficult. You're gonna need roughly horizontal element on a proper height. Such place is harder to find, but I never had any issue with it. Unless you live in the middle of the desert, you should be fine. Let's now get to the most important aspect of this review: functionality. TRX system is intended for training using only a part of your body weight. It means that some part of your body is always sitting on the ground, be it your feet or hands. This is where TRX shines and outclasses the rings. The rotatable handles work great in exercises like bicep curls, triceps extensions or rollouts. They are much more comfortable than rings, where you either have to hold a false grip all the time or limit the range of motion. Another great feature of the TRX are feet straps. They allow you to put feet inside them and are much more comfortable and stable than rings. Although there isn't a huge amount of exercises that requires your feet to be just above the ground, the ones which do are much more convenient performed on the TRX. The last aspect differentiating both apparatuses is the fact that TRX has connected grips. This implicates a few things. First, you don't have to adjust the length of the TRX precisely, because after you put weight on it, the grips will level themselves. Rings require a little more fiddling to get them to be equally long. However, this also implicates that you are responsible for keeping the handles evenly throughout the movement. That can make exercises a little harder, especially the ones that load the handles unequally. Gymnastic rings let you do most of the same exercises that can be performed on the TRX, they're just a little less convenient to do. Up until now, the rings seem to get a slight beating from the TRX suspension trainer. But that's about to change, as it's time to talk about intermediate and advanced exercises. TRX's functionality is basically limited to basic functional exercises, where, as I mentioned earlier, you use only a certain portion of your body weight. Gymnastic rings, on the other hand, allow you to train with all your body weight supported on them as well. They practically give you the functionality of a bar, allowing you to do hanging exercises like muscle-ups, chin-ups, levers, ab exercises and more. On top of that, you can get your body above the rings and do all sorts of exercises like dips, L-sits, handstands. These exercises are great for developing strength and learning how to control and stabilize your body. Which is better then, gymnastic rings or TRX? You cannot really decide without determining who is going to be using it. If you're a beginner and your goals are just to get in shape, develop some strength and build some muscles, but you're not aspiring to become an intermediate or advanced athlete, then TRX is a better choice. It's easier to set up and more convenient to use for all the basic exercises, but still allowing you to get in a great shape. On the other hand, if you are more serious about bodyweight training and you want to take building your strength and skills to the next level, then definitely go for the rings. They allow you to train as a complete beginner almost as well as TRX does, but don't limit your ambitions when you get seriously hooked on bodyweight training. Do you have your favorite out of these two? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you in the next video. If you need help with calisthenics, would like to learn skills like human flag, front lever or planche, or you're a beginner and could use a guidance, then check out my Patreon page for details. If you like my videos, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks and see you next time.